Hello users, and welcome to the first video while I get comfortable for Memento Mori. This is going to be on Fast and on SoloNet. So let's get going. So I've got a lot to say about this WAD. It's one of my favorites, for sure. I first played this WAD, I think it was in September or October of 2015. This is around the time where I'd started speedrunning Doom in 2014. And after about a year or so, I wanted to play some more WADs. So I just looked through a bunch of old WADs that I'd never played before, but that I felt were relatively similar to Doom 2. And this is the first one that I played that I really liked. Now my main thing for liking this WAD so much is because the music is incredible. The music is just absolutely phenomenal. And it's also really long. Another thing about this WAD is that it has a lot of Final Doom vibes. In a lot of ways, this is like, what if Final Doom, instead of having TNT, had something better? That's kind of what this is. It's got some of the people from Team TNT that made levels. It's also got the Kasalis, which made Plutonia, that made some levels. It's got a very robust amount of people that have contributed levels to this WAD. This is the first time I'm going to be playing SoloNet. I've never played SoloNet for this this WAD before. I do know you don't need to hit that switch, by the way, it's optional. But I do know that SoloNet adds a few monsters in a few areas, so I'm just curious to see what they're going to add. This is also, of course, on Fast Monsters. I have done a full, not single segment, but a full run of UV Fast for Memento Mori with saves and loads. This is a SoloNet change. Those guys are not there in single player. Okay. Interesting. Oh, even more. Okay, cool. See, actually some changes. Oh, even more changes. Alright. Alright, now we're talking. This is going to be a fun game. Okay, I was hoping for some good changes like this. But I've done an extensive amounts of speedrunning for Memento Mori. I've tried to get at least one record for every map. I think I have the UV Max record for like a majority of the levels. So like more than 16. I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely inclined to do some more cleanup of some of the harder runs in this at some point. Probably the more I start getting into Doom speedrunning again, because I have been taking quite a robust vacation from Doom speedrunning. Just gonna do this the easy way. But once I get back to it, I'm definitely going to try to knock out a few more Memento Mori records. Again, this WAD is just really good. Maybe I'll try to do some SoloNet runs. I've never played SoloNet because I just, did ID Clev around a few levels, and there were very few of them that were changed. Usually it seems that in a lot of WADs where like the maps have all different authors, that you'll have some situations where just some maps aren't in any capacity. SoloNet fight, like they just have no changes. And then some levels have extensive changes. So I mean we'll be able to delineate the differences there. Nice light amp. Didn't even think about that kind of stuff. Another thing is Memento Mori was designed semi-explicitly for co-op. So that's something that's going to make SoloNet interesting, because a lot of these levels are designed with co-op in mind. You don't have to click that switch. Little fun trick. Wonderful. But yeah, the whole wall does the same thing, so you can just click the wall. I know a lot of little neat glitches like that. Ooh, there's a cell box in there. That's very interesting. The first plasma gun on single player appears in map 7. And the first BFG actually appears in like map 20. So that's something to consider. I really enjoy the music. The soundtrack for this WAD was made, I think, singularly by Mark Clem. And in Memento Mori 2, Mark Clem split it with David Shaw, who... This is Memento Mori, not 2. I'll get into that later. But I will be playing 2 at some point. If you've been reading these pause screens, the next WAD I'm going to be playing is Scythe for Doom Month 3. And I'm going to be doing Scythe on UV Fast. I might pop that on SoloNet, see if there's anything to it. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the light amp on the whole time. Woof, this is scary. But yeah, this level seems to have quite a few changes. Just a lot more enemies, which is fun. One thing I like about SoloNet and like all the kind of various different alternate game types for Doom is that you can just enjoy new content with your same old favorite levels and music, like just almost whenever, honestly. Because I speedrun this WAD to death, but I've never done a full SoloNet run, so it's like I'm experiencing something new with an old favorite, which is just fun as hell. Damn it. Holy shit. Oh. I'm really trying here, y'all. Oof. That was a nice double kill to end it all off on. See, this is really fun. I hope y'all are going to enjoy this WAD. If you haven't seen Memento Mori before, this is definitely, I think, going to be a good way to experience it for the first time. Because I'm very knowledgeable about Memento Mori, so I know a lot of little tidbits about this WAD. I also have the UV Max single segment record for it, which is 3.5 hours. Yes, all in a row. It's very old now, though. I think that runs from like 2016 or something. I've toyed with going back for it, but I don't know. I feel like if I ever do another UV Max really long Doom run, it'd probably be for something like Memento Mori 2. Something I've not actually played a full single segment for yet. I don't know if I'll ever do a Memento Mori 1 run again. Like, maybe, like, you know, an RTA with saves and loads, but, like, a serious demo attempt? I don't know. At some point, perhaps. Alright, apparently there's gonna be, yep, 2 guys. Curious about these, cell boxes. It's weird to put cells in a level without a cell-based weapon. I mean, clearly they're for later. But I'm wondering what else is going to be changed, and if there's actually going to be any consistent changes like that throughout the rest of the WAD. This is map 3. Just like interlock, I believe. Or really fun, like TNT Map 1 slash. Well, TNT Map 1 is kind of like a Doom 2 Map 1 kind of spin-off. So this is like more of a Doom 2 Map 1 spin-off, but it kind of looks a little bit more TNT-ish. Again, this was made during all the same time period as TNT and Plutonia. So there is a lot of crossover in actual people that made the maps for each one, and then also there's crossover in just the ideas that were flowing around at the time. Holy frickin' mackerel. Got this little central outlook there, the step up you can take a wee peek about. But also, you can jump out the window. Get some good stuff. I really like this is the exit door right there. I love how it's just a hallway with like bars on both sides and you can like kind of see to different parts of the level. The way it connects there like that I think is really clever. So the thing about this WAD as well is that it was made during 1995 and released in January of 1996. Memento Mori 2, I believe, was also released in 1996, but by the end of the year. Did I not get the... No, wait, yeah, the right key's right here. Forgot, you have to come down here, you see the yellow door, you see both sides of the thing, and then you come out and then go around. Again, I really love the idea for this level. The layout is really nice, very appealing. And then this little thing lowers and you don't have to turn around or anything, you just end up right here. Alright. Map 4 is one of my favorite maps in the whole game. The music, incredible. The sense of atmosphere, incredible. I did a reality run for this this map. Reality is where you do the whole, like, UV max reality. You kill every enemy, get every secret, and do not take a single lick of damage. I did a reality run of this. Not on fast, of course. That would be almost impossible, if not impossible. But I did a reality run, and that was one of the most fun experiences of my life. That was multiple years ago as well. Oh, interesting. That's not there, normally. I wonder if that's going to affect anything. What if it turned out Memento Mori wasn't possible in solo now? Like you need a player 2 spawn to do something or something like that? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. But that would be disappointing. I love the windows here. It's very tactical that you have to play this. There's also the super shotgun there in the middle of like this kind of atrium courtyard. You just see it suspended onto that thing. Makes a really good like soft goal point. Level 4 is also a good amount of time to play the game before getting the super shotgun. It's not like Doom 2 where they give it to you in the second level. Like in the first like 40 seconds of gameplay you have a super shotgun in Doom 2. It's just ridiculous. And then TNT, I think TNT gives you a shotgun in yeah, level 2, but it's in a secret, which is actually more interesting. Shooting through the wall is definitely a problem you have to worry about here. I remember this. I love the slow build-up of the music. It's very intense. These Hell Knights, basically, they're semi-random. They have a chance to come down this lift, and the longer you're in this particular small hallway, the way that the enemies like move with like the AI patterns and stuff, and pathfinding, the way that they move makes it so the longer you stay on this side, the more likely they are to like come down. So it's kind of like a feedback loop if they start fighting ya. Alrighty. So you come up here and you can't quite get this yet. In GZ Doom it's actually possible via manipulation of the way that game emulates. Memento Mori, which is how I first played it, because I used to play with GC Doom. And there's actually a way to glitch onto here. I'm not sure if, like, in a task it's possible, maybe. I think you can do it from that angle, but it's just the fact that you have to drop the lift to do another try makes it so that it's basically useless to give it a shot. But I'm pretty sure a task can do that. Of course. I missed it because I was fucking around. I don't know. I'd have to mess around with it more. Again, I'm curious to see if, because I should have been able to click this switch, but there was that, like, pedestal thing. Yeah, I don't know. This map might not be possible in SoloNet. That would kind of ruin the vibe a little. Unless maybe I have to go up here. Interesting. I do wonder. I would like to fuck with that. Again, I should have been able to open this up around right here. But, I can't. Because that, like, weird thing is spawned in multiplayer. Now, I wonder if I can ride this up. Now that does block it. Fuck. Yeah, SoloNet might be impossible for this map. That'd be kind of disappointing. And I can't do like id clip or anything because it's in SoloNet, so I can't just like squeeze through and press the switch and pretend like nothing happened. That's disappointing. I mean, I guess it would be interesting. Because it's like, I guess a player would be stuck behind there. I'd like to look at the spawn points. Yeah? And then you'd have to press the switch and a player would be on there? I get it. I get it. Well, I think what this would boil down to is I would need to line skip. Which I wonder is possible here. Line skip is when you run so fast that the game doesn't get a chance to register that you actually passed the line. Like that, for example. I think I did it. I did! Okay. Imagine this actually opens up and then lets me get through. I've never done the map in this fashion. This is potentially badass, though. If this actually works, you're gonna have to give me credit for being the smartest motherfucker on the planet. You're just gonna have to give me credit for being the smartest motherfucker on planet Earth. You really are, because, like, I'm brilliant. And then, oh baby, the one and only, the super shotgun. Yeah, I think that solved that puzzle. You just have to break the map a little bit, and it's possible to break the map if you know how to play Doom. I'm really good at this game, and games in general. I'm a gamer. Absolutely wonderful. I love the super shotgun. Also, another thing I love about this level is the varying areas and the landmarks to it. I love how a lot of this level is wooded, and I also like how this is a new wood texture. So, like, if you go from Doom 2 to Memento Mori, you get a full new, like, wood texture. You get a whole level that utilizes it. Another thing about Memento Mori is also the fact that there are a lot of new textures, and they all look really good, especially for the time period. That's another thing to consider about this. I've got a lot of health, which is very lovely. Trying to get these fuckers to fight. Shit, I should have killed both of them there. Right there. I love this, like, this perch up here. You get this whole big-ass battlefield. Those chain gunners are going fucking wild. This level is just, I really like it. This, in my opinion, is when you get to, like, this is like a full dose of Memento Mori. I'll have to do that part later, considering it's fast monsters. That actually will do it. That actually did it. Awesome. Okay. But yeah, like, this level is kind of a maze. You need to really look and pay attention. Like, again, if I were doing solo net and I weren't me, I would have not been able to proceed right here. So now it's like additional puzzles if you do it on solo net. I really like, though, that I managed to figure this out. And I hope that there's no other levels that do actually end up blocking me, because that would really suck. If that does happen, then I will just load that same level on regular fast and then just do it from a pistol start and continue that way. If it does end up being the case that there is a blockade that I can't actually pass. Alright, let's go. Wait. I forgot about something. Correct. I believe that this is when I should go over here and get this secret as well. Yes. Come on up, buddy. Okay, maybe not. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'd rather do it now. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's right. Alright, you know what? Fuck you. I'll do it later. Just being a bitch. You can choose to do that now or do it later. It's way easier to do it later in my opinion. Or do it now. Later I would do it in a UV max run, you know, where the stakes weren't as high as UV fast. But am I forgetting something? I clicked this. What does that do? My brain just might not be functional. Did I click this? I clicked that. Is this a solo net thing? Or am I just stupid and I forget what I'm supposed to do? I might just be stupid. That wall is not supposed to be there, though. As you can see on the map. Oh no. I wonder if that's actually possible. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I thought this wad would be a straight dunk for me, but it's actually posing to be more challenging than I initially anticipated. That works, okay? Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of changes that I didn't expect. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. I get it. This is supposed to be another one of those you have two players things. That might be possible. That's possible. Okay. This is possible. I'm a speedrunner. I told y'all, didn't I? Oh man, oh this is good. I have no health. I feel really good right now. You have to admit, that was brilliant. You just have to give that one to me. That was brilliant. Pull an E1M5 trick on that? Oh my god, is solo net even possible for this? Seriously? I'm just doing this the easy way. Okay. 5 health left, though. That's going to be the real challenge. God, this is a great run. I really hope that I can do the whole thing. I really do. And I think, I don't know, this level's a good precedent, but I'm feeling confident in my ability to just kind of like roll with it. I do think if anyone can adapt to a lot of changing challenges in Memento Mori, I think it's me. I think I am probably the most equipped individual. But I do like how this is like, if it does end up that this whole thing is possible, I love the idea of doing a single segment run of this, because it's like a more challenging way to go about it. You know what I mean? Like, not only is it like using like a bunch of tricks from like UV speed potentially, like just a bunch of tricks that you can use. So it looks like that Baron fucked me over. But like, you know, like tricks like the line skip and just running really fast and like using the demon to bonk the door. Anyway, thank you for watching. This level I'm going to pick up in the next video. So, Memento Mori, this is going to be great. Go watch my UV Max run, if you haven't. The single segment one. Go check that out. I get a lot of comments on that. That's one of my most popular Doom vids. But, yeah. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.